If it's real. Hey y'all, how you doing? I told you I was going to go live. Okay, I gotta set this down here for a minute so I can do something. Powerless they be, powerful you're not. Meaning, the I am factor that we are playing, and they are powerless. Connecting. Wow. They are powerless, and you not really powerful. It's confusing, right? Well, it means that they're really powerless, but you give them power. But otherwise, they'd be powerless. If you was filling your own cup up, you would be powerful. But since you don't, you're not powerful. And powerful is meaning manifestation through the melanin, making things come to life. Now, hold on. Now, anybody, see, when you're dealing with power, it really equates to energy. The more energy you have, the more powerful you are. The more knowledge you have, the more powerful you are, because knowledge is energy. It's multiple things that are energy, meaning everything really. But when you give consent for somebody to rule over you, you making them powerful. But really, they're not powerful. You're making them powerful, and you're making yourself powerless. Okay, because it's universal rights that you don't know about, and through the thing that they call consent, you give consent to your enemies, to whoever that's over you. You give them power, and you make yourself powerless. But they're really powerless, and you're really powerful. Because they're trying to make you do something unnatural, and the only way they're doing it is because you are making yourself powerless by making them powerful. If we all turn our backs and say no, they will be they will show their true form, which is powerless. They're powerless. They don't have no power. The money dollar bill have power because we give it power. The power they have over us is because we give it to them. Through fear, through whatever you want to call it, we're giving it to you. You're giving it to them. If it's bribery with money, you're giving it to them. So, why do people like AKA humans like to give other species power over them when in reality, we're all like, we're not equal, but I mean, we're all on this planet as being humans, and you giving somebody else that powerful right over you. So you make the powerless powerful. And you're powerful, and you're making yourself powerless because through generation we are getting dumber and dumber. The things we used to do in other generations, we can't even think to how we did it. Is because we got dumber. You know what I mean? And it's designed that way for control. They seen how smart we was, and they just wanted to make everybody dumber so it can be easier. They bring in the toys and everything, and the Matrix, and build it up, all these glitter and pretty things to distract you and to make you powerless. Because a lot of us gave up our divine right as gods to have fun in the amusement park. Let's face it. Just to have a car, house, a nice car, big house. So, when you see people who got big houses, big cars, 90% of them sold their soul because it's a sell soul type of system. Now, if they are acquired those things without no type of static or uh, no type of disturbance, and then you know that they sold their soul. Now, if you see somebody up there who has it and getting attacked, like Bill Cosby or somebody, like every 5 seconds, every 5 seconds, every 5 seconds, yeah, getting attacked, that means that you are not one of them, or you have woken and found your higher self. See, they be staying on quick alert. They tap your phone. They know what you're talking about. They trying to know your mind state at every fucking second when you got this money and you sold your soul to them to make sure you don't wake up, because you can sell your soul and still wake up and turn against them. Okay? So they be monitoring, monitoring everybody who sell their soul to make sure they stay in line, because everything is a hypnosis. Hypnosis means that you have to continue to be hypnosis. They can't just hypnosis you one time and you just good. They got to keep doing it every day, because your attention span is so fucked up that you can't even stay under a hypnosis. You gotta, your attention span gets away from the hypnosis, so they got to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? So they know words can break the matrix. You can just grab the microphone in front of a crowd and be like, "Hey, hey, hey, this is this, and it's going like that, and this is a fraud." And that's why they be trying to grab the microphone like for dear life, because they know that you can wake up the people, like get out, like that days that hypnosis you be in, and you say keywords and they snap out of it. Wow, they was telling your whole existence of how society is hypnotized, and how they have to continue to hypnosis us every day, 10 different ways, 10 different angles to make sure, because you can wake up. You can say, yeah, that's right, and start taking shit off and start changing and turning against them. So I have to keep rocking you to sleep. So, and that's how they stay powerful, because you gave them consent for them to rock you to sleep so you can be powerless. It's really the opposite. They are powerless and you are powerful, or we are powerful as a whole, because they need us to participate in their um, matrix so it can work. If we all don't um, participate, then they figure out something else to lure us back in. Everybody get $10,000 on your account, or a new car, a new house. Oh, they gonna sell it. You will be sold on that. So everybody have a weakness to what they can get you at if you are materialistic, living in the lower vibration. You overstand these things. You overstand this place, not understand. You have to be over the materials you have and make sure it don't take control over you. You have to be over everything. You have to be over love, because love can take over you. Yes, I have watched that. And it'll take over you, and then that would be a possession. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let, because you are trying to have love in the 666 beast. It can't never be right. You know what I'm saying? Because we are 666 beasts. If you want to face it or not. You know what I'm saying? We are all 666 the beast. You are an animal. When they made the Planet of the Apes, the movie, they was mocking us. We are animals. So what that means? Okay, well, that can be beasts, 666 beasts. Where people compete over food. That's what life is. You're going to compete over food and people, and that's how they can generate the energy that they want. Because the number one kickoff that starts it off is that you got to compete for food because you got to eat it every fucking day. Okay? So therefore, that's a rig factor of life, or what you thought it was, as far as spiritual growth. Come on, man. I do this shit in my sleep. You know what I mean? But it ain't to be negative and be like, well, I'm 666 beast, so I'm just gonna go out and act like a beast. No, it don't mean do that. It just meaning that it don't matter how perfect you try to be, and you still gonna have some 666 beasts learn in you some type of way that's gonna cause you to have mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So you can get it close and good enough to where you have less mistakes as possible. That's the best way to do it, because you always gonna make a mistake because you are in 666 beast form. How to master the 666 beast and to become powerful and to make them powerless is for you to raise your vibration, and for you to raise your consciousness too. You raise your consciousness, you're gonna raise your vibration. So therefore, raise your consciousness, then your vibration is gonna raise. And once you do that, you have to form in bravery to protect that, and to stay and to have assurance that you are sure of yourself and confident that that, and make that home base to you, so if you slip off the trail or the path, you can get back to it easy, because you are in the 666 beast. Love these days, um, it's designed for the man to be powerless, but they really powerful, and they using women as witches, doing magic, doing their spells on the masses. So, but you have to understand, if you want to reach higher consciousness, you have to detach from the matrix. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Totally detached from it mentally, but you just 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Because everybody waking up and realizing a job is code word for slavery. What are you doing it for? Your health? Because you're not getting nowhere doing a job, and you're pushing them over the hump. So what you doing it for? Because they told you to do it. You got programmed to do it. Generations are coming up, and they are figuring it out to where they realizing jobs are slavery, and college is a Ponzi scheme. They get everybody college degrees, knowing 30% of them only gonna get jobs. So you just gonna have to eat the paper because it's a business. As long as they get you to go to their school, they got you. They don't care if you get a job or not. It's a business. So when you have a place that goes like that, in the 666, and we're in 666 beast form, that makes shit real fucking crazy, don't it? Now, people get confused about things because they're not on a higher vibration. If you don't get on a higher vibration, which is higher consciousness, the spooky knowledge, the stuff that you gotta know, so you can turn into a the I am gene. The gene that you see in movies where they be like, "You are the one." You thought that was just a movie, huh? So that's what I'm saying. They dumbed us down so much to where, you know, higher conscious people are really superheroes, and the people that sleep are just regular. I don't want to say zombies, but let's say that the people that has higher not consciousness are the superheroes. Let's just say that. And you just don't realize that the part of the war that we are in and you are in, and a war that you didn't choose to fight, but you're going to have to face it and fight it. Something you don't know is that I don't know when and where, but we're going to be hitting you. Let me tell you something, man. Everything is all connected. We grow consciously and the earth grows consciously. Okay? The earth grows too. The earth has a heartbeat. The earth has a heartbeat, so we can have a heartbeat because the earth heartbeat is electricity, and this is nothing but electrical grid. And that's how your heart can beat on its own by itself. With no damn batteries, no machine, no electricity, nothing. Because the earth generates the electricity. That's why back in the days, the Egyptians can have Wi-Fi cordless, not Wi-Fi, but cordless electricity or light bulbs because they knew how to tap into the earth electricity to where it looked like magic if you didn't understand it, but they just was just on a higher frequency, even though they was on a 666 beast, fallen angel sacrificial system. They still had perks of higher consciousness, as you know what I'm saying, to a certain degree. They changed the frequency change. That's why we can't do none of that magic stuff no more. But it's coming back because the earth frequency, aka heartbeat, is climbing up. Now if you on a flat earth and it's flat, how do you stay down on a flat earth? Well, that means the floor is continuously rising to the top. So let's say Earth is a spaceship moving up like an elevator, and that's how we can stay. That's one theory of how we can stay grounded on a flat Earth for people who want to say gravity does it. So the Earth is continuously driving up, and when they reach the top spot, they like to do the reset to where they started all over, the aka slave planet. But that was before wars and they did a couple of flips because other gods wasn't ready. So they did a couple of flips, 5 flips or something, destroy civilizations. Then you wonder why civilizations never last long? It always starts over, because that's the Great Reset. When life starts over, it's an evil system to bump consciousness back down to start it all over, because we maxed out or topped out to where, and it's good for where they can trick us all over again, and it takes a long time before we catch back on again, because we got to learn how to do everything over again. You can dig 20,000 miles deep, you're going to find a different civilization of cars, airplanes, everything. We did everything already 4, 5 times. Now, why we keep starting over? God can't get a good batch on humans, right? I thought he was perfect. See, it's contradictive all into that stuff they taught. You know what I'm saying? No, he does his reset for his evil good. And we just got to figure it out. If we don't figure it out, then we just going to keep getting falling for it. So, but the guys are ready. They ready to attack, but they doing it smart, because you know why? Because I told you it was a war before. It was a war between the masculinity and the femininity. Okay, it was a war. Um, Feminine energy don't mean it's feminine. Like I told you, feminine energy means when you smile, laugh, that good fuzzy feeling. Masculine energy when you frown, get mad, and get angry. Look at the world, how angry it is. Look how wars, fighting over land. So you can see that the masculine is energy is took over. The masculine energy dominates the world, runs the world, and that should tell you, now that I'm linking it together, that you have to admit that if something is went wrong with um why is there so much masculine energy in the world, and feminine energy is like last place, because it was a war. um our creator may have been a woman, and because black people like to laugh, smile, we really good people. We just got turned into animals dealing with the fallen angel hybrids. They're masculine energy. Okay? I'm talking about toxic masculine energy. Because masculine energy itself is not bad, but you can go on the deep end, and it will look, and then it will turn bad in the dealing with masculinity. You can go deep with feminine energy, and you be on the opposite end. You might be too goofy or something. You know what I'm saying? So it gotta be a balance on a 666 beast planet where everybody is competing over food. So it's a balance. This is not heaven. This is no place where we're gonna come together. I mean, we could and we should, but people are so sleep and zombified, and that's not going to ever happen here, because if you did come close to doing it, God will come and stop it himself and destroy the world himself before he see any type of good turning around. And that's the part that you're not going to understand. He don't want this place fixed. This place is this way for a reason, and it's going to stay that way. That's why he don't protect whistleblowers, anybody who a guy can create a cancer tablet ATM to where you got cancer, got tablets to where you can just push and pay for a tablet and then cure your cancer. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if somebody that not an ATM, a vending machine, a cancer vending machine to where you can just buy candy size tablets that will cure cancer or any disease at all. And I guarantee you that guy will be killed so damn quick and he will not be protected by no God because they don't want this place corrected. Or you will stand up and you will feel so alone standing up and going against the grain, yelling out, because people are going to be scared to support you like they are scared to support me. They're going to be scared to go against the grain and live that life that you never lived before, which is on the edge and going against the grain. Something that needs to be done as a whole. People are still stuck on one life to live, which is the opposite. We resurrect soon as you die. As soon as you die, it's like a dream. You're waking up into another dream. Plain and simple. Waking up into your fourth dimensional consciousness. Okay? This the lower realm. As soon as you die, you a fourth dimensional being. Bam. In seconds. You 3D reality right now, which is the lower realm. The animal realm. When you die, you're going to be like, oh, shit. Damn. All right. You know about resurrection. You be like, damn, all right, I did this before. All right, boom. But when you come down here, you go through the retardation phase, and you don't, you know what I'm saying? In that suspect, you go through a retardation phase. But you have the power. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming out with a Dreamscape 2, and this is going to be fucking kick ass. Okay? To where I'm gonna relate, I'm gonna connect reality to the dreamscape and how they're interchanged and how they are connected and how it fully works. It's all good. It ain't. It's the dreamscape is so many different levels that happens in a dream. Not in every time you dream, but sometimes when you dream, it's so different. Like they run tests on you. Okay, in your dream, you think dreams is signs for you. It can be throw offs because they have access to this fourth dimension. I told you the dreamscape is the fourth dimension. So they are fourth dimensional beings. So of course they have access to this. So they run skits, they run things on humans to see what you know. Then when you wake up, they putting roadblocks in your way because you don't realize how many roadblocks popped up in your way because they seen what type of level you on. They got to stop it because they gave you a test up close and personal in your dream. Then your dream can be um, to where you find yourself or you have a vision or a rendezvous situation to where you relive a situation in your past life and who you was, or you can meet other gods in other places. You can go. This is where you can go to the other places, the other districts. You can go to the other districts. See, people don't understand, and it might be time for me to drop the other district video where it's other districts just like Earth that's and that has been they a prison planet also. When you see all that lines up, and if you can just fly over the sky and just see the layout of the other districts, you will learn very fast that this is a slave planet. Okay, ain't no purpose for you. Not trying to be mean. It's purpose for them. You don't have a purpose. You like a pet dog, no more difference than when you go buy a pet dog. Yo, like I told you, I'm not trying to be mean, but your highlight of the day is eating your favorite entree. Just like a dog. Me too. You know what I'm saying? But So you have to understand that you have, they set boundaries and rules, and you can break those, because you have to understand you are in the lower realm and you are a higher being. When you know you're a higher being more than this 3D reality, then you have power. You have higher consciousness, and other people will pick up on that, good or bad, to where your arch enemy will know who you are when you walk in a place, because they can see your higher consciousness, and you know they oppose that. He one step ahead of you, doing something on the scene, the premises, cooking up something, freestyling on the spot for some, for you to look stupid or have a downfall, and you slipping, you don't even know. People can be up on you that and know you like that. Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they do. But they don't fuck with me because they get scared, because I must be a high ranking being, because, and I be seeing higher ranking beings in the lower vibrational realm. I mean, not realm, but a low vibrational. There's a whole lot of low vibrational beings that are high ranking in the low vibrational department, aka devils, right? So they have ranks, right? Just like agents in the Matrix, right? So when you meet these people, you know, they're going to be trying to pick your brain and toy with you a little bit to see, are you aware enough to see who really is in front of you. And I let them know I know who's in front of me. And that spooks them out, because it don't happen often, because they trick everybody they run across, except for people like me. And they get spooked out or scared or angry. When you pull the wool off of their eyes and you show them that you really see them for who they be, oh, they get spooked out. So the I am gene is not demonic. The I am gene is confidence that I am. That's all you that's all you are doing, is stepping into your avatar. There's a lot of people in their avatars, and it's just moving, and they're not controlling their avatar. When you have the I am gene, you have control of your avatar. They don't want that. They want you zombified. That's why the zombie apocalypse is real. It's going to be real. And I can't wait for them to try to pull that bullshit off. That shit gonna be comical. How they gonna be chasing y'all, and I'm gonna be walking, and they gonna run up on me, and I'm just gonna say a couple of words, and they gonna walk away from me and go get y'all, cause y'all running. Cause when you have the I am, and when you don't have fear of death, and you don't have fear of anybody, and you stepping in that right, and you stepping up for the right, and you put power behind that, and willpower. Did a willpower video. I deleted it because it didn't get no views. It was a classic. Willpower. It was so common. Willpower. No, I broke that shit down. Your willpower is your power. That's your power. Your willpower. You willing your power. What is willpower? That's confidence. The I am. How much willpower do you have? Some people have no willpower. They always second guess themselves. They always say they're not gonna do it. Even if you don't know if you're gonna do it or not, you say you're gonna do it. That's willpower. Even when you don't know, you say it. That's willpower. And that makes you powerful and makes them powerless. You are a slave because of your parents. What your parents do? Created a birth certificate, a stock market birth certificate for you. Your mother gave consent to them for you to be slaves. My mama did it to me too. So it's a lot of deep things going on right now, and people not understanding, and people just take it lightly, you know. So I don't know. I don't know how you gonna make it, how you gonna do it. I'm trying to help much as people as I can with no support at all. I'm talking about absolutely no support. Right now, I'm not getting no support. And this is the most tragic times. But that's financially, though. But it takes money to do things. It takes money. In this world, you have to fight the war on how you got to fight fire with fire. You want to go to war, you got to get your money up. We got to get our money up. We got to put our money together and get our own businesses and schools. We have to support the real people who's talking the real shit. We have to, it takes money to materialize power here on a 3D reality. See, you can manifest and be higher conscious and everything, but it just be individualized. It just be you. Until you can get a building, get this, resources, all that extra stuff. If you want to expand, yeah, you could get online like me and talk into the on camera, but we need actual buildings. We need our own access to and connections to things and all that. So we have to support our own, which we don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why do I even care to continue to do this? Why? Why do I care to do this? Hmm? Can y'all answer that for me? Because I care. Obviously. I'm so angry at how sleep they got y'all, and I'm like, I gotta do something about this. You the only. Just imagine you the only. You had a sleepover with 10 people, and you the first one wakes up, and you nudging everybody, and ain't nobody woke up yet. So you up by yourself for a long time. That's how it feels. Everybody don't wake up at the same time. So by the time everybody wake up, it's gonna be too late. Things got to be popularized. Um, um, People, it has to be popular first. It has to be accepted first. Got to be liked by the oppressors. Then we like it. You gotta go through too many phases and shit. Like, but it's some fucked up shit. Y'all like it like immediately with no checks, nothing. Just roll with that, run with it. You know what I mean? And it's just sad, man. Just how, cause I'm not gonna be worried about too much shit. You know, they could come in, they can come in and acting like they the boogeyman, big bad boogeyman, all they want. I just be still being regular, like whatever, man. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not taking nothing. And if it's danger around here, I take my chances on my own. Have a good night. You will survive faster than going with them and listening to them, because it's the trick bag of trying to get you to go or make us do something that they want us to do. They should be powerless and we should be powerful, but it's the opposite. This is Life is Rigged, man. Hit my Cash App up at ALIBARNS. It's in the description. Peace. And I'm gonna do another video tomorrow. This was just a get back and let y'all know I'm good type of video. So I see y'all later, y'all. Keep raising that conscience up, okay? Peace. Oh man. Before I even go, I ain't never did this before after I said peace, but I forgot to read a comment that Midnight Ending says, I'm glad to see you keep going no matter the views or subscribe count. For sure. Just to answer that right quick before I go, that should be proof that I does this for the love. I does this for the need. You know what I'm saying? People can see that I'm being suppressed. My channel is being suppressed. It's blacklisted, canceled, all that good stuff you want to call it. I called that shit out 2-3 years ago. So I told you I'm the most feared. Other people are implants. That's how they get their shit. You know, they implants. I'm not the real. The real. They don't promote the real. They don't promote the real. But yeah, even though the sirens in the background, uh, I don't have to see. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Why they are powerless and you are powerful. When you are powerful, they try to stop you. If you wasn't, they won't be trying to stop you. Why they trying to stop us so bad? Why they trying to stop me so bad? Put me in people's faces. If they don't have to like me, they don't have to like me. But they hide me from people because you know it's a hypnosis. I can wake them up. You know what I mean? You might see some of my stuff and be like, oh, okay. Dang, all right. That's what's up. Somebody else might see it. It might just be a felt touching moment for them. They might be that sleep to where I have opened some eyes to where some people were completely asleep and they came out, and because nobody ain't never said it like that, you know, they ain't never looked at it like that. So they don't want to show me to the masses because they know I will win them over. I will win the crowd. They don't want nobody to see you. You got a brand new dress or outfit. They don't want nobody to see you in it because they know they'll like it. Oh my God. They sabotaging my finances, my endeavors. Man, yeah, I said to myself, if I ever get out of this shit, I will tell y'all exactly what happened, when, what happened. Y'all don't, it's a lot of shit that happened y'all don't even know about. Cause I ain't out of it yet. Once I get completely out of it, then I'll be like, all right, this will happen. And this was happening between 2019 all the way up to 2022. This happened, that happened, that happened, this happened, that happened, this happened. Because I want to make a statement that you can't even tell anything happening to me, can you? And that's how you got to be. I don't complain. You don't even know none of my personal business at all. Even though it's dire, like financially dire. Oh, man. And that's how you got to be, because I detach myself. I'm sorry. I had to detach myself from my subscribers also, because I detached. I used to be attached to my subscribers, but when I didn't get no support many months ago, I felt some type of way. So I was like, nope, I can't do that. So I had to detach myself from everything, you know. So I have to say it in a detached way, because some don't go, and then you just keep rocking and keep rolling. You don't get mad, you don't get upset, because I already understand the 666 beats. I already know how it go. So I don't expect much. People love the lie and support the lie, and the truth they don't support it at all. If it ain't popular opinion. So what I say in my channel is not popular opinion. So people don't want to but it's the answer though. It's the answer. I'm really ain't even going in my bag yet, because I'm not even seeing nothing no results. I'm not seeing nothing like for me to be going in my bag. I'm supposed to been winning my bag. I ain't even going in my bag yet. Really. The Dreamscape was a touch. Let me give you an example, man. The Dreamscape was a little bomb I threw. I'm gonna tell you that. The Dreamscape video was a little bomb I threw at y'all, because I wasn't going. It's deeper than that, and I wasn't gonna. I just touched on it or whatever. But really, that's one of the videos I did that was not in my bag, but it was in my bag. Like, I got shit in my bag with nobody. You ain't ever heard this before, ever. And when you hear it, it's gonna be like, oh my god, it's gonna click. It's gonna click like, oh shit, I ain't never thought of that. Like, wow, you know what I mean? Because I always be tapping into different things, and I built the system to where I know how to meditate walking down the street. It's so I got it so good now to where I can just sit in the chair and meditate in the middle of ordering food or whatever. As long as it's quiet and I can get dark, I can get it dark. It don't take me no time, and I'm in the right frequency at the time. Like, I'm relaxed and ain't nothing, like no deadlines or anything. I'm cooling. I can I can meditate like real quick and come up with different type of answers and situations and shit like that. But everybody got different talents, and but um, Dreamscape was something that I really was like, okay, let me go on my bag just a little bit. All the videos about World War III, all that off grid stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm passionate about that too, and I talks about that. But that stuff you already know in a way, but just more detailed and stuff like that. But the dreamscape stuff like that. See, I got stuff in my bag, and really, the 666 Beast was a little bit in my bag. That video was a little bit in my bag. a little tiny bit. But Dreamscape was really more in my bag. But 666 Genesis Part 1, really, that's surface shit. But I was supposed to came with a Part 2. I'm so behind on so many videos, but I'm looking at the channel and seeing how it's just turtle walking and with no support. It's like, shit, well, I'm gonna space this shit out some more then. And so I can do more things to get my financial situation fixed. Hey, I mean, shit. That's all I can do. You know what I mean? You know, because we really don't have that much time, and shit about to get really real. And I wanted to do the lizard video, but I wanted to do the lizard videos and shit, but every time I do a video like that, some weird shit happen, and I'm not getting supported. So, because when I did that Genesis video, some weird financial failures came my way, and I didn't get supported. So they held everybody. They made everybody turn their back against me. So I won't be helped in that little period of time to stress me out a little bit. So because they was upset with that Genesis video. And the 666 beats, but really the Genesis. Because you peep game, I am exposing that shit. Exposing the Bible of what I always said that the Bible is an introduction to the fallen angel. And I still stand correct. I will go on live TV and say this to any scholar. They won't have me come on nowhere to talk nowhere because that will give me light, and they don't want to do that. So they're gonna try to ignore me, act like I don't exist. But it's gonna be a time to where I'm gonna walk right on up, pass up everybody, walk to the front, and they're gonna have to sit down and shut up and listen to me. I'm gonna have to flow. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be said the way it's supposed to, and they can take it how they want to take it because I don't care. So, but really, um, everybody responsible for themselves. It should be people like me should be appreciated because everybody responsible for themselves. And you got somebody coming out trying to help. You know what I'm saying? And you still be unappreciative, appreciated. It's kind of like a measuring stick of the consciousness that I see, and it's like it's sad. You know what I'm saying? Period. And so many things are being pushed back because it's not running on schedule as I see planned. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit I was supposed to done already. Can't do it and ain't going as planned. Because people like the lie and they hate the truth. And they don't support the truth. Period. You know, I'm saying it in a way to where your energy will be perfect for the times. You know, you have to be high consciousness and war ready at the same time. Because you are under a war. It never stopped. They just told you that shit. It never stopped. They kept poisoning the food. They kept snatching bodies and kidnapping us in the neighborhoods for organs and sex trafficking. It was always under attack. Now the baby's under attack. I mean, we always been under attack. Like, and y'all just be carrying on and buy your toys and try to act like you don't see nothing happening. Nah, it's like you can't hide it no more. And it's like, well, we in too deep now. We was supposed to did something together many, many years ago. How we gonna come together now? It's possible if everybody come to life is rigged. But since they don't, it's like, You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, some people do appreciate and see the realness of this channel because people be having like hundreds of people in their lives. It could be one person in my life. I'm still kicking it like it's 1,000 because for one, I know you it's recorded anyway, so you'll see it whenever you see it, and that's my only purpose. As long as you see it and you get to hear it and see it. It don't have to be live, even though I'm doing it live. I don't care. I'm putting my shit out here. You gonna fuck with it or you not. That's on you. I'm just putting it out here, you know. So that's what it is, man. So I'm gonna kick out some tomorrow, and I want y'all to have a good night and try to manifest. Try to manifest something new by picking a subject that you want to know more of, and you put main focus on that, and you meditate it, and then it's going to get darker. It's going to be black already. It's going to get darker than black. And that's when you know you're going to sink into that consciousness to where things are going to start popping in your mind. And if your eyes are closed, you can start seeing things. But first, you want to eat right. You want to clean your pineal gland right there, so you can because you got to have good nutrition to trigger this manifest consciousness. If you want to tap into it by manifesting and doing things like that, your mind has to be clear. It can't be cloudy with a lot of noise. It has to be clear, and the noise comes from eating bad because they put spirits in the food that you eat, and it's like a lot of chitter chatter in your mind because the food you ate put it there. Now you eat healthy, it's gonna clear up all that chitter chatter, and your mind gonna be quiet, and it's gonna be running like to where it's supposed to be running, like smooth, and then you're gonna be calm, and then it's gonna be dark. Then all of a sudden it's gonna boom. It's gonna get a little darker. Then you're gonna start seeing stuff. You're gonna start feeling something coming over you, like, and you're gonna start hearing things, not hearing things, you're gonna be seeing things, and you're gonna be ideas gonna be popping in your brain and your mind, and and that's a start of where, and people get nervous and scared and break up out that. You're supposed to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. To where if you keep going, you can have an out of body experience. If you already sitting down, relaxed like that, and you meditate, and you can clearly go into a out of body experience, and you can go into the fourth dimension for a while and check out some things, visions, and all types of history if you want. Some people don't care to know about that, and that's cool. But just know and have higher conscience to know that we are in the 666 beast bodysuit, a slave planet, and you have to tap into your I am. Life is rigged. Donate to the channels and the link. I'm out.